Hello, everybody. Hi, Paul McFarland here. Good to see you again. We're going to talk about the need for strong, powerful creativity always. You know, I don't know what you've been looking at. I don't know what you've been seeing or reading. But perhaps je vais montrer de bon travail parce que c'est Cannes. Oui. Yes, coming up to Cannes, where people will talk about what is really happening and what I think is happening and what I see and what's going to happen. You know, it's sort of like the when you watch a sport event and the commentators are talking to you about what they think those players out there in the field should do. And then at halftime and at full time, they complain why they didn't do what they thought they should do. It's quite funny, actually. So at Cannes, everyone will be doing deals and sipping drinks and gulping drinks when the deals don't happen. And they'll be buying more and more suntan lotion because they didn't know the sun was so hot on the beach, and they didn't know that their time difference is still wrong, and they missed the meeting, and they missed the seminar, they missed the symposium, and they missed the meet and greet, and they missed the chance of, what is it now, 2,457 Grand Prix that are given? I remember when there was only one, but Cannes. Bon travail. So the need for bon travail in any time. Again, if you're thinking about Cannes right now, enjoy yourself. It's a fantastic adventure. Enjoy, look, listen, feel, and laugh. Have a good time. These don't come around always in your career. So the point is that anything is going on. If you're thinking, oh, I think I heard somewhere we're heading into recession, could be a depression, the economy is going down. Well, the economy, really think, can you touch the economy? The economy is an idea. And since I'm in the idea business, and maybe some of you are too, the idea that we all have about what's really going on matters. On this date, which is Tuesday, June 14th, we have what's called a strawberry full moon in parts of the world, northern hemisphere, I believe. The strawberry full moon, it is just like that which pulls the tides, is pulling the tides inside us right now. Whether you're aware of it or not, it's happening. The moon, sister, lover to the sun. Great work is necessary always. If the economy is bustling and there's opportunities just everywhere, you got to do great work because it's busy and competitive, and great work stands out. And in a perceived, I do mean perceived, downturn, or anything that seems to be roaring down or slowing down in a business, in an industry, because of someone's idea of what the economy is, you need great work. If you look at the Histoire de Chiat from this book or the other one, what's in there but consistency? Consistent, powerful, edgy, creative, audaciously creative work. And in my sort of analytical love letter to both Chiat and to Mischief, I make that point that whatever you're doing, whatever day it is, whatever is going on, whatever the news says, should never change the idea that you have to do great work. And there are times when we all need to wet ourselves in laughter. There are times when we need to have a very intelligent sort of joke that pricks our ego and our paradigms of ideology. There are times when we just have to go, right? There are times when we need that as human beings. And because what is society but you and I and everyone else, right? If there's too much of this, we need this. If there's too much of this, we need this. It's very simple and basic. When everyone is zigging, zag. When everyone is zagging, zig. And the agencies and the clients that understand this and can always go forward with something that the human race always needs. And we always need a laugh. We always need to feel hope. We always need to feel loved and seen. And we need to feel that we're not really alone ever. Those things are each a foundation for a business to own and go forward to the end of time with. They are each an essence for an ad agency. Again, well done, Mischief. Owning something that can exist for all time. Now, the challenge is the people who work at Mischief. I mean, I would think that the essence of Mischief should not be tied to an age. You can be a young person feeling mischievous. You can be an old person feeling mischievous. It doesn't matter. That's really good. And the idea of making people laugh is ageless and timeless. The idea of letting people feel that they are not alone is ageless and timeless. The idea that people who really appreciate craft and see that's a beautiful ad, that's a beautiful headline, that's a beautiful image, that really is quality, is ageless and timeless. Now I warn you about this missive. I warn you, be on guard for the charlatans, the insecure people who will tell you that something is dead, something is out of fashion, and now we're all doing this. And legions of the weak who follow in their gaseous exhaust, who do all the same thing. And on day one, they're all blending in. And they have forgotten anything that ever made them good, and they're just doing everything the same way. Example, who was the first Super Bowl commercial that showed everyone dancing in the street with some celebrity cameos? The very first one. And then everyone did it, and none of them mattered anymore. When you look at the ads that have stood the test of time, look at the copybook, look at your old CAs, look at anything you want, and look at the things that really still move you today. They're not something that everybody else did. Again, Chiat Day. You can't copy Chiat Day. Oh, you can copy the typography. You can try to be creative. But actually, if you try to be creative, that's a good thing. You can't really copy Mischief. I mean, I guess someone else could come out with an agency and absolutely bring a sense of mischief and a wet finger in the ear of culture to everything they do, and they become another Mischief. Actually, that would be a good thing. If we can grow that part of the market a little bit more, that probably would be a good thing. Although I seriously doubt that'll happen. Companies, after all, are spelled C-O. It's a cooperative. It's a commingling of people. You get a certain mix of misfits who have done that moment where they stopped and looked around. What's really going on here? And they choose to do something else. That's what happened at the LA Dodgers game in the summer of 1968 when Jay and Guy shook hands to form Chiat Day. That's what happened every time a great agency, a great brand decides to do something different. So pay attention to the news, maybe, but never forget every single day, act, do something great, raise the bar, make better work even better. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough is not enough. Got it? Good enough is not enough. If you're not driven when you're young, you're not driven when you get older, if you're not driven every day of your life to achieve that and to put that out there into the world, well, then you will simply blend in. Your smarter competitors, the ones that work with Mischief or with me, will eat you for lunch. That's the problem. It's as simple as that. Differentiate or die. Be one thing or be ignored. Heal something human and be a hero. And sometimes healing that human thing means you got to make people laugh. You got to make people think. You got to make people cry. You got to invite people to be more human. Japanese green tea, organic honey, apple cider vinegar. De bon travail. De bon travail. Au Cannes, au LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Nous sommes bon travail.